New agents, what do we think? Yay? Or I'm going to start this by saying that the very first agent that I worked with was a referral, was new, and I regretted it. I think that that is the case for all new agents, and that you can't have the blanket statement and thought process that a new agent is not going to be a good agent or may not be a good fit for you. So let's talk about new agents and if you should be concerned and what you can do and maybe ease your mind a little bit. Like we talked about, you're always going to want to interview your real estate agent to determine if this is a good fit. And any agent that's like, I want to just work with you, and they don't have any kind of questions for you or an understanding, that's probably more concerning than them being brand new. Brand new agents will take on clients and work with people that sometimes tenured agents don't want to deal with. They're burned out on that. They don't like the idea of it. And a new agent is like ready to go. They're excited. New agents still have these same minimum education requirements as a tenured agent. The difference is that a tenured agent has taken multiple years of ethics and legal updates and continuing education classes. But just because an older agent or a tenured agent has taken all those classes doesn't mean that they were good classes, valuable classes, or that they even paid attention in them. Some of these agents out here just click, click, tab, tab, and they're moving on. You know, they're not retaining any of that information. I would be more afraid of an agent who thinks that they know everything, doesn't have any questions, than a brand new agent who is asking questions and eager to learn. In corporate real estate, I have seen a lot of new agents. We've trained them. They didn't know how to work an REO property. They weren't sure how things operated, and I've worked with a lot of them. And good agents are good agents, whether they're brand new or they've been around for a long time. It just depends on their attitude and their willingness to learn. Some brand new agents have actually been sales assistants or transaction coordinators, or they worked they were an office admin. There was something that they did around the industry that got them interested and decided that they wanted to go ahead and become fully licensed. So don't discount a brand new agent, but do your due diligence, because just because you receive a referral doesn't mean that they're the best fit for you. I made the mistake of going with a referral because I didn't know any better. And really, I don't think that that person did a bad job representing my needs to place the offer the way that we thought we needed to place the offer. Our agent didn't bring things up that I, as a agent, would bring up. I look for things, but I also have had years and years and years experience looking at properties that need repairs in the eyes of a seller. So I can look at a picture and say, or that has signs of chipped paint, or that shows drainage issues, or this is indicative of a roof leak. Now that I see that I didn't know when I bought my first house, and my agent didn't know when I bought my first house. Could he have been better? Well, yes, he could have. Good new agents will look for that mentorship. And that particular agent, 15 years ago when I bought my first house, they're no longer an agent. So a brand new agent isn't necessarily, don't knock them off your list, but do your due diligence and make sure that that is somebody that you want to work with. Do they have the skill set that you need? They may be new only because they just got licensed, but they're not new to the area, or they're not new to the industry, or they are very passionate about it and they have their own guides and they are well versed in it, but they just got their real estate license. So look and see and make that determination. You don't have to go in and say, well, you just got licensed, I don't want anything to do with you, because that may not be the case at all. And there are people that have been licensed for decades who do not do a very good job, who have found a way to do business just enough to continue to get business. And because there are no other options, they continue to get business, but they're not that great. I like new agents because they tend to have a personality of, let's go do this. They're hungry in a way. They have new ideas and they have technology. that they are likely to have learned, especially younger agents. You know, I'm all about, if there's a teenager out there in early 20s that just got into this industry, I'm like, how did you find out about it? This is great, you know, because that's a mindset that you don't normally find. I am encouraging of that. So I hope that you do not just write somebody off because they are new, but you actually take the time to decide if they are a good candidate for you, because they very well could be. Now, I do have referrals, and I do have people that I would work with because I feel like they work the same way I work. And if I'm extending my name to somebody, then I want to know that they're getting a level of service that I would expect, because there are a lot of people out there that have a name and they don't have the quality to go along with it, and they don't have the skill set. With that, I also want to let you know that in the state of Texas, you can review any agent online by finding them on TREC. And TREC is the Texas Real Estate Commission's website. And you can simply click on there and they will tell you, you can search the name and they will tell you the information about that agent, including who their sponsoring broker is, what classes they've taken, what education classes they've taken, when they got licensed, when they were sponsored, because they could just be new to the area or new to that brokerage. And ultimately, when you're working with any agent, they're supposed to be giving you the information about brokerage services, which tells you, hey, I'm a sales agent and my broker is XYZ. Take a look online, take a look on TREC, reach out to the broker, reach out to anyone you would like, do your due diligence and decide, utilize the questions that I've given you. Take a look online and find other questions that you feel like would help you make the decision on who you want to work with. But I'm not going to just inherently say, I'm better than them because I've been around longer than them. They may be the best agent for you, and they may have a skill set that is like totally different and works great for you. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.